G'day and welcome to episode 19. In the last episode we checked the surf and traversed Sumbawa. In this episode we'll head over to Lombok, checking out the south coast, some waterfalls before arriving in Sengigi.
We're just waiting down at the ferry terminal now to get the ferry over to Lombok. The ticket costs about $45 and we just missed the ferry that was leaving when we were here, but they run every hour, 24 hours a day, so it's not too long to wait for the next one. It's just unloading now, so we should be on in a minute and then we'll be over in Lombok. It's all closed in on the side. The other ones had all the open side panels, so it was a lot heaps more fresh air and a lot cooler down here. But we're at the front this time. I think we've just got to Lombok. Woo! After getting off the ferry, we drove down to the southeastern corner of Lombok to a place called, I think it's a region called Ekas. And a guy there told us to drive down to a place called Heaven Beach, so it sounded pretty good. So we came for a drive, and this is where we're camped. It's a bit windy this arvo, so hopefully it's a bit nicer in the morning. And there's a little villa here which is just shut down for the season, I think. I've just woken up and I've found a whole family of monkeys running around there. Just near our car, they're so cute. So the weather has turned extremely windy. There's not really much else to do down here except for surf, and it's just a bit dewy. Is that onshore or offshore? Onshore. So we've made a decision that we're going to drive to Kuta. It's not too far, it's only an hour or so drive, I think, but there's just a bit more to do there.
Believe it or not, there is actually sealed roads between our destinations, though as our GPS picks up anything which once was some form of track, we often find ourselves in places that now aren't roads. Like this track, which definitely isn't the normal route into Kuta. Got a little fun with the washout, landslides and mud, though that's all part of the adventure. All in all, apart from building the car for this reason, we get to see more of the country in places tourists never go.
left Labuan Bajo the other week, I said that I wish that we would find another spot as good as that one overlooking the town. And if you put something out in the universe, sometimes it comes back to you, because look at that. Kuta, Lombok. To Sega Beach, which is the first beach to the east from Kuta. It's a beautiful day here, the sun is shining and the waters are clear. This is what I'm looking at, it's absolutely lovely. Although we drove down here and unfortunately there's a bit of a shanty town going on down there, which I suppose is just due to tourism. But the water is amazing, it's crystal clear. What a day.
Kuta has become famous for its surf and beaches, with bay after bay of different waves and white sand. A huge amount of money has been poured into the area through new resorts, roads, cafes and an international airport, making this one of the new Indonesian hotspots. Special thanks to Paul for the bed while I was down and out too.
We're driving into the main street of Kuta. It's definitely the most touristic place that we've been since Labuan Bajo. A little bit different to Sumbawa, that's for sure.
The Buanali festival is held once a year to celebrate the legend of Princess Mandalika, who sacrificed herself to the ocean to return peace to Lombok. This stick fighting is a representation of the princess who fought to wed her. The following morning, tens of thousands of people enter the beaches around Kuta to retrieve worms, which are said to be the hair of the princess.
So today we're heading out of Kuta after spending about a week there just chilling out. We were pretty lucky with the weather. Most of the time it was nice and sunny. There was a couple of really rainy days, but that's alright. Mark ate a little bit of bad food, so that was a fun couple of days, but I'm sure it won't be the last time on the trip. So today we're heading up to the southern part of where Mount Rinjani is to check out some waterfalls over the next couple of days. To just after lunchtime today, so we called into one of the guest houses here to try and find some food. The restaurant here is really nice. These little bungalows set in some rice paddies, and it has the best view of Mount Rinjani, the volcano in the centre of Lombok. So the view here has really just stopped us in our tracks this afternoon. It's just too relaxing not to just sit around and hang out for the afternoon. So I'm thinking that we might set up the car and camp here and then go and check out the waterfalls in the morning.
So we got up this morning and the weather's turned it on again, which is a bit unseasonal for this time of year. And under the suggestion of Gun, the homestay owner, we're going for a walk through the rainforest, then the rice paddies, in search of a little waterfall, which is about 3 k's away.
Never be your trusted friend or your sworn ally. No, it's the harshest mistress of all.
Down to the stream, so we're just going to go for a walk and hopefully find the swimming hole which we've heard about.
So we finally made it to the waterfalls. Check these out. The fact that we may have had to take a slight detour and drive for a little bit is irrelevant. We're here now and it's pretty incredible.
So you had one of those days when the world don't give you no grace. You'd rather fly away and keep on going higher, but they keep dragging you down. Now if you wish to spread those wings and fly, you gotta turn it around. Don't look over your shoulder.
Courtney's taking us for a spin in his soft top to a good spot to take some snaps of a Rinjani sunset.
Just keep on going, go for the top. You keep on rolling, and don't ever stop. When you're feeling down and low, there's really only one way to go. You need to crawl back on your feet and keep on fighting. And don't ever stop. Don't look over your
We've
shoulder.
left central Lombok and have come to Sengigi on the west coast, and we've made it just in time for a for an amazing sunset looking over to Bali.
Keep on rolling, and don't ever stop.
That's it from us for this episode. In the next one, we'll be visiting the Gillies and doing a loop around Rinjani before heading over to Bali. If you're enjoying the videos, feel free to give the episode a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on notifications by hitting this little bell. Thanks for watching. See yous!